Hello there everyone and welcome to the complete tutorial where we teach you HTML, CSS and JavaScript from scratch by building a complete, fully responsive multi-page e-commerce website. This is the fifth part of this course. In the previous four consecutive videos, we have just created the home page of this e-commerce website, the product page, the product details page, the blog page, as well as the About Us page of this e-commerce website. Today, in this video, we are going to create the contact page of this multi-page e-commerce website. As you can see from my computer screen, here we have the contact page. Take a look. We have a nice hero section, and here we have some contact information, and then we are going to embed this Google map right here, and also we have a contact form. After completing this contact page, we are going to create the product cart page. Here we have the product cart page, just like this one. You see? Yes. Having said that, now let's jump right into the design part. Oh wait, if you didn't see the first four consecutive videos, I put the link inside this video description. So go ahead and watch those videos first. Having said that, now let's jump right into the design part. Enjoy the show. Alright everyone, so to create the contact section, what I would like to do is, as always, I'm just going to create a new file right here. Let's say contact.html, contact.html, and then let me add the basic HTML document right here, and inside this, let me say contact. Here we have. So now, what I would like to do is, when I click this home navigation menu, it redirects you to the homepage of the website. Here we are on the homepage of the website. So from here, what I would like to do is, when I click this contact navigation menu, it should redirect you to the contact page of the website. To do this, what I would like to do is, here we have index.html document right here. And for the index.html document, I'm just going to give the value for this href attribute contact.html. Here we have. When I click this contact navigation menu, it redirects you to the contact page of the website. So save, and when I click this, here we are. Yes, here we are on the contact page of the website. That's fine. Now, what I would like to do is, I'm just going to copy every file which is found inside the about.html document right here. Copy this, and then come over here and paste right here. Yes. Now, I'm just going to remove the unnecessary documents right here. First, let me collapse this. Yes. The navigation menu here we have. From here, I don't want this video section, and then I don't want this about us section. Yes. Yes. So now when I save, take a look. Here we have the contact page of the website. Here is the URL, contact.html. Yes, that's it. So now we are going to change this text right here. So Here we have the text. Take a look. Here we have the text right here. Contact us. Other one is contact us. Yes, here we have. And we have just used this inline styling right here. Style. Having this color right here. And over here again, we have just used this inline styling. So when I save and refresh the web page, take a look. You see? Awesome. Now, as you can see from my original website right here, we are going to create this contact information and we are going to embed this Google map to our website. Yes, that's it. So now, as you can see here, we need to have a container. Inside this container, we need to have the right container and we need to have the left container for this contact information. Yes. Alright everyone, so to create this, what I would like to do is, as always, I'm just going to create a section element right here. First, let me add a comment. Let's say contact section. Yes. And then we're going to create a section element having a class name, let's say contact section. Inside this section element, we need to have a div element having a class name container, contact container. Inside this, as you can see here, inside this div element have a class name container. We need to have the left container and we need to have the right container for the Google map. So to do this, I'm just going to create a div element have a class name, let's say contact info. And for the Google map, I'm just going to create a div element have a class name, let's say Google map. Here we have. Yes. Inside this contact info, as you can see here, here we have the contact information right here. We need to have a div element have a class name, let's say contact box. Inside this, we need to have another div element have a class name, let's say contact box info. And then inside this, we have this address and we have this email and we need to have this phone number. Yes, here we have for the address and for the email. I'm just going to create another div element having the same class name. Take a look right here. Take a look for the email and for the phone number. I'm not going to waste your time right here. I'm just going to add everything offline right here. Yes, here we have. Take a look. Here we have contact info. For this contact info, we have an HTML element right here. Visit our website, and we have three div elements having the same class name, contact box, just like this one. And we have another div element have a class name, contact box right here and right here. And here we have different icons. These icons are found from fontawesome.com, right? We have just seen how to find these beautiful icons from fontawesome.com. So if you didn't see those videos, I put the link inside this video description. So go ahead and watch those videos. So here we have. So now when I save, take a look. Here we have the left container right here. Now what I would like to do is I'm just going to embed the Google Map. So to embed the Google Map to our website, here we have the Google Map. And when I click this, take a look. And then you can find your location over here. Let me say Addis Ababa right here. Take a look. Here we have. So now what I would like to do is here we have my location. So now what I would like to do is I'm just going to click this toggle menu right here, and then I'm just going to find the embedded link, the link which we are going to embed to our website. So here we have the drop down menu, share or embed the map. When I click this, take a look. So here we have the links that we are going to share. I'm just going to click this, embed a map. Yes. So what I would like to do is let me increase or decrease the Google Map from here. Yes. So now copy this HTML code snippet and then come over here and it's right here. Yes. Here we have. Take a look. You see, here we have the iframe right here, and here we have the source, and here we have the width for the map, and here we have the height for the map. You can either decrease or increase the height as well as the width of this map. So now, having said that, now let me refresh the web page. You see, here we have, take a look. That's cool, right? Yes. Now let's jump right into to style this contact form. To style this contact form, as always, we are going to use this contact box here. We have where is the contact section. We are going to use this contact section. Yes, take a look. And then using this contact section, I'm just going to add some property value here, padding. Here we have trim, display, flex, align items, flex start, justify content, also space between and gap between the map and the contact information will be one ring, which is 1 times the global font size 60 pixel. So let me save and observe the result. Yes, here we are. Now let me style again using contact section. Here we have, you see, yep. Yes. So using this element selector, I'm just going to style this text which is found inside the H2 element. Here we have font size 2.5 rem, color we have primary color, and text transform capitalize. So let me save and observe the result. Take a look. Here we have. Now again, using this class selector contact box, as you can see here, we have 3D element having the same class name contact box. So using this class selector, I'm just going to add some property value pair. Display flex, yes, and align items flex start, justify content flex start again, flex direction should be column. So when I save, take a look. All right. Now I'm just going to style this and this using this contact box information. I'm just going to add this address over here. So here we have display flex, justify content, flex style. Take a look. You see? Awesome. That's good. So now I'm just going to style these icons, which is font awesome icons using this element selector. I right here, font size 1.5 frame, color we have right here. And when I save it, take a look. And then using, let me style this actually element right here. We have color right here, text transform capitalize. Cool. And now let me style this paragraph. So here we have line 8. Take a look, line height 1.8 and margin bottom to rim having such beautiful color, textile line justify. Take a look, here we have. Let me decrease the height to 400 and let me decrease again the width to 500. Alright, oh wait, rather than using this contact section, I'm just going to add this contact container. Instead of styling using this contact section, I'm just going to use this contact container class selector in order to make this Google Map and this contact information on the same row while using a large screen device. So here, let me replace this contact section by contact container. Yes, take a look. Here we have, right? Awesome. You see? Now it's better to increase the width for this Google Map. The width, instead of 500, let me say 600. Yes? Yes. Here we have a beautiful Google Map, right? Yes, we did it. Now we are going to create the lower contact section. Here we have the lower contact section, which is the form field, different form fields right here. All right, everyone. So now to create this lower contact section, as you can see here, we have the text right here, and this means we need to have a large container, a large section right here. And then we have to inside this row is divided into two parts. We have the image on the left part and we have the contact form field on the right side. As always, to create this, what I would like to do is I'm just going to create a section element. So here we have a section and over here we need to create lower contact section. Lower contact section start from here and then I'm just going to create a section element, have a class name, let's say contact, have a class name, let's say contact details. Yes, inside this section element we need to have an h1 element. Yes, and we need to have some text right here and then again over here we need to have another header element, let's say h2 element, and here we have. After that, again, what I would like to do is I'm just going to, I need to have, rather than I need to have paragraph element right here. And over here, we need to have one row. Inside this row, we have two columns. So we are going to create lower a development, have a class name, let's say lower contact container. Inside this, we need to have a development, have a class name, contact image for the image, which is the image container, and for the form field, we need to have another development right here. Let's say contact form. Yes. So here we have. Over here, I'm not going to waste your time. I simply add each and every text of line, right? Take a look. You see, here we have a section element. Here we have an h1 element right here. And we have just added some inline styling for the color. And here we have an h2 element in paragraph element as well. And here we have the lower contact container. Inside this lower contact container, we have contact image, development can be class name contact image, and we need to have an image right here, which is found inside images folder. And then we need to have another development have a class name contact form. Inside this form, inside this development, we need to have a form element. As you can see here, inside this form element, here we have the name entry field, the email entry field, the text entry field here we have, and text area here we have. And here we have strong call to action button, having class name btn. So this btn class name is a reusable class name, right? After that, when I save and observe the result, here we have. You see? Awesome. Now, let me style. This is a HTML part right here. Now, let me style this. To style this, I'm just going to use this contact container, lower contact container, and add some property value pair. So for the lower contact container, here we have padding to rim, display flex, and align flex start, and justify content, space between, and gap between the image and the form field will be to rim. That means the gap between this image and this contact form will be 2 rem, which is 2 times the global font size, right? Yes. And then, which is resizable, and when I save, take a look, the result, you see? Awesome. So now let me style this text right here, this text as well. So we have an h2 element. Let me style the text which is found inside this h2 element right here. Yes. Font size to rim, color we have, text transform capitalize, text align center. You see? Awesome. That's cool. Great. See? That's great. Now let me style the paragraph as well. Here we have the paragraph using this contact detail class selector and this paragraph element selector. I'm just going to add some property value pair. Here we have line height, margin from top and bottom, 1 rem, and 0 from left and right, having this color and text align justify. Wait. So when I save, yes. Yep. Now what we are going to do is I'm just going to change the color, the background color of this lower contact form. So to change the background color, what we are going to do is we are going to use this contact detail. And using this contact detail, I'm just going to add, yep, sorry. And here background color, let's say, let me use this color, and now let me change. I'm just going to use this color right here. It is better to use such beautiful color, and when I save it, take a look. Here we go. You see? Awesome. Now let me style this form field and this image as well. So to style this image and this form field, here we have a development having class name contact form. Using this development having class name, let me determine the width using the flex basis. Flex 1 having flex basis 60%, and for the image will be, here we have the image contact image using this class selector. Now we are going to determine the width for this image 40%. And now for the image again, we have image element selector with 100%, and the height of the image will be 450 pixels. Object fit will be covered. So when I save and observe the result, take a look. Here we have. Awesome. So now what I would like to do is I'm just going to style this form using this form element selector. So take a look. The form field and display will be flags, align items, flex start, justify content, also flex start, and flex direction will be column. Each item will be aligned vertically, and the gap will be one rem, having a box shadow color right here, and padding will be one rem. Save and observe the result. Take a look. You see? Awesome. And here we have a shadow. And what I would like to do is I'm just going to add another property value pair for this input field. Yes, here we have 3 input fields right here. And using this input element selector, I'm just going to add some property value pair. The first one is the width for the input will be 100% and padding 1%, having border 1 pixel, solid having this color right here, outline none, and the color will be light color, and background will be transparent, right? If I set the background to transparent, then let's take a look, and when I save, here we have awesome, right? Yes. All right. Yes, here we have. So now let me style this text area field. The text area field, as you can see here, we have the text area field, and take a look, this text area field with 100% and padding again 0.5 rem and 1 rem. Just like this outline should be none and border 1 pixel solid having this color. Resizable for the time being, let me show you. Outline, color, here we have, background will be transparent, save. As you can see here, take a look. Take a look, this text area field. This text area field, as you can see here, is resizable. So I'm just going to remove this effect. You see, this is ugly, right? So to remove this, we are going to use another essential CSS property, which is resize none, right? Yes. So here we have, take a look. It is non-resizable. Yes. Now let me style this btn. Yes, here we have a color right here. And we need to have a placeholder for the text right here. Yes. Color for the text will be, let me change the color for the text will be just like this one. Yes, that's it. Alright everyone, congratulations, we have just completed the contact section for this e-commerce website. If you have any question concerned here, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, I will see you in the next video. Oh wait, if you are new here, consider subscribing and press the notification bell icon, since more incredible contents are on the way.